All right, so today the United Nations and the entire world decided to set aside today to celebrate friendship. That's to tell you how important friends are to us. Some people will say, I don't keep friends. Some will say, friends, sometimes they can mess you up. But at the end of the day, friendship is really very important. You don't really have to be very close to somebody to be best of friends. So today we're going to talk about it. We talk about the bestie, not the normal bestie, the Nigerian bestie version. I want to really talk about it. And I'm happy that our guests are well paired because this question, I want to hit it from different angles. Well, David, let me calm down first. Let me calm down first.
Yes, like we mentioned when we started, friendship is something that most of us actually neglect. While we grow up, we don't pay attention to them being a very important aspect of our lives. But it is something also that you cannot do without as a social being. And that is why maybe the United Nations decided to celebrate it today. We have in the studio with us Dr. Abigail Okaina.
Every day.
She's a lecturer at Nnamdi Azikiwe University, okay? And but most importantly, she's a human part of society, and also I believe you have friends. Well done. Welcome to the studio.
But I still insist that next time when you introduce her as Dr. Abigail, please stress PhD. It's very important. All right, so we also have Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Nnadozie. He's a real estate developer. You might have seen him once or twice. He's like a friend of the family. Yeah. So we bring him here, make Kaidoya Kajen.
But the truth is that if you call him Chukwuemeka on the road, you might not actually identify him. It's Odumegwu.
Odumegwu. Okay, Odumegwu, you're welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
All right.
So, David, are you sure you want me to start?
No, start. It seems you are really excited about this topic.
Yes, I am. I am. Because a lot of times I hear people say things like, oh no, please, you have to differentiate between friends and acquaintances and colleagues. Yeah, because now you see a colleague outside and they introduce you as a friend and you're like, really, are you that close? And then sometimes you see just an acquaintance. Maybe you meet this person once in a while and the person say, my very good friend. And you're like wondering, because I've had somebody on the Blue app dupe people, a lot of people, because she kept claiming that we're friends. She just keeps saying, Lichi that works with ABS, she's my friend. All her hairs are from me. And people now patronize her. Thank you. And people patronize her. She gets to dupe them. She scammed them. And at a point when they started bringing back complaints to me, I noticed that I've only met her once. It's actually her husband that is an acquaintance to me. So I don't know. So I just want to know, please. I would like to start with you, but when it comes to emotions, we can be very emotional. So I start with Odumegwu. Please, when we talk about friendship, because it's guys that can misinterpret that tag.
My man, chairman, boss.
You're even going far. Once you tag a guy, a friend, touching body don't start. So I want to know.
Where are you coming from?
Thank you, my God. Thank you. You're making the job easy for me. So for a guy, what is friendship? What can you see in a relationship and say, these people are friends, or I'm friends with this person?
I feel, like you said earlier, the word friendship has been misinterpreted over and over. We have acquaintances, we have work colleagues, we have people you just met by the roadside, you don't even know their name. So to me, friendship, it's more than somebody you just know his or her name. It requires a special bond. You know deep things about that person. Friends are people that come through for each other. So from the perspective you're coming from, for most guys, when you call them friends, they feel, they feel they've already known you. They feel for you to consider call them your friend, you actually like them.
Oh,
you understand?
So
that's their perspective actually most times. So, but somebody can be a friend, but you still not really want that person that close. But that's why I started with the word friendship as you can't just see somebody today and say the person is a friend. But people do that. So you need to take, friendship is end, they say. So you need to take over and over for you to just say, okay, this person moved from being an acquaintance or job, somebody I just met on the road to being my friend. So that's it basically.
So maybe Abigail, I also ask that same question. For a lady, for a member of society, what does a friend mean to you?
Well, when you call someone your friend, this person is supposed to share some kind of mutual understanding with you, a kind of bond, not just someone because you live on the same street with the person. You may not necessarily know where the person is from, what the person is into, simply because people live together on the same street, just say he or she is my friend. No. Such person is just an acquaintance or an associate. So a friend is someone that you have a mutual kind of understanding, respect with, as in someone that shares something with, something very close. Someone that can say, Dave likes this, Dave is this, Dave is that, and truly Dave is actually what the person portrayed you to be. So I see no reason why it's because you like my face and you're not trying to tag me your friend. It doesn't work like that.
Okay, there was something you used while you were concluding your statement. You talked about moving from acquaintance to friendship. At what point does a friend or a person move from an acquaintance to a friend?
I feel that's when you've earned the friendship tag. When you've done something for that person considers you a friend. Friendship is like a bond. So maybe you've gone the extra mile to help this guy when he needs something. You've gone out of your way. Friends go out of their way to help friends. That's what it is. So an acquaintance can be somebody you just see, admire. But when that person does something for you, and you people have created that bond, like she said, you've gotten to know what he or she likes, maybe some deeper connections about that person. That's why you can now say, oh, this person is my friend.
Okay, so let's look at it from the angle of people feeling offended, trying not to offend people. Let me say, some people just see you and they're like, oh, my friend, my friend, my friend. You get? So when they go to an important gathering, because I've been in a gathering where someone introduced me as a friend, and I almost felt that inner urge to say, sorry, we're just colleagues. but I felt it would be offensive. So in a situation where somebody keeps giving you that tag, a friend, are you just supposed to go with the flow, or you're supposed to, the correct thing is, are you supposed to correct the person? Or maybe just say, since they see me as friend, make Akuku move closer. I just want to know how not to offend people. When you on your own part decide to put a tag on it, and they don't really get the entire story. Because most times you see people say, that one is a snob. Leave that one, no. That one, is it because the other guy laughed with her, I laughed with him, you get. So I want to really know, how do you put a tag on these things? Because, for instance, David and I come from a workplace that is a bit different from where Abigail come from. Abigail, you come from a workplace where there is that lecturers-students relationship. So it would take a lot for a student to see you on the road and introduce you as a friend. It takes a lot. That respect is there. David and I, an IT girl can see her. I say, that's my friend from the office. You get my point. So how do you create that boundary without being rude?
Doc, maybe you start.
You're talking about someone introducing you as a friend,
or someone giving you that
establishing that kind of relationship previously before. But in order to maintain what we call social harmony, you just flow with the tide publicly. But deep inside you, you know where it lies, where the boundaries are. Truly, this person is not my friend. It will be very rude of you when somebody is introducing you as a friend, and I say, we are not actually friends. How does this sound? So in order to maintain that social harmony, to maintain that kind of peaceful atmosphere, you just smile and accept it. But deep inside, you know what you have with this person.
Why I'm asking this question is, we have a lot of scammers now.
Yeah.
Somebody can introduce you to as a friend just to be able to penetrate your crowd.
Yeah. And
then once you go on with the flow, your crowd will feel like, oh no, she's Abigail's friend, she's one of us now. And now, when the person eventually carries out their plan, they're like, Abigail, that was your friend. You said, no, we're not really friends, though. We're just acquaintances. They say, why didn't you tell us? That's why how do you balance it? Without being rude. Is it possible?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Sometimes there's what we call body language.
Okay. Okay.
I can introduce you as my friend, and the excitement is not there. The people I'm introducing you to, they will notice that it's like something is wrong somewhere.
Even though you accept it with
Even,
your mouth.
yes, you can just for you to be modest, just smile and say, yeah. But they will know that such a relationship is not in existence. That it's just being fabricated. Maybe the other person is trying to hype himself, let me use Nigerian language, trying to feel good. But you just, something like that. So,
But I want to ask a follow-up, and I wanted to respond in this kind of situation where someone considers you genuinely as a friend.
And
But
you got
maybe
their
in your own
favorite?
assessment,
Yes.
you've not actually put this person in that area. How do you balance the emotional background that it can bring up?
like someone like me, I've encountered such before.
Yeah.
I will call the person at the end of the day. What's up? How are you doing? Do you really want to be my friend? Even some of my colleagues, I've asked them this. Because this is one-on-one with the person, not in the public where you say, I'm insulting you, I'm being rude. I'll say, what you just said there, guy, I don't really know you, or babe, I don't really know you, so what's up? And I say, okay, why not let's hang out, let's see. Then the friendship can start properly, because you don't just start friendship on my behalf. You say, I'm your friend on my behalf. We should meet to a level, we should reach a level of agreement. I should know you to an extent, you should know me to an extent. We should know that at this point we can relate well. At this point we have our differences.
Yeah.
So we should be able to harmonize these two areas before we can say we are friends.
Maybe I want to bring you in here, and I notice you also
It's been
preparing to say
approved.
something. Yes. In the aspect of men, where everybody's a chairman, it's like chairman, boss. Before you know it, from maybe just watching football matches, the friendship have gone far. And most guys, they don't just start friendship. Maybe a business deal and brought them together, or even watching football matches at the same place, or even drinking at the same bar. Do you have to sit down and also agree that this friendship has started for you to start?
For guys, I think this is way different from how the ladies see that.
Okay.
Once somebody considers you my guy, my chairman,
Yeah.
when I don't the role, but it's left for you, just like you said, your body language. Maybe he calls you and be like, guy, let's have a drink. And you'll be like, I can't come out. The next day, oh, but I know filmmaker. He's already getting the signal, bro, this guy does not want me around, man. You get? So, but it's a social image. When someone paints a social image that he knows you or he's your friend, people understand that you can't just go about coming to ABS to announce, he's not my friend, though, putting up a disclaimer.
Yeah.
You understand? It's for you to maybe, if you don't like the person, you can just start withdrawing yourself from that person. Or, I just feel it's somehow like guys rarely do that. Tell guy, unless that person has a shady character, you know already. You can tell the person, I know if you be your guy, you're dubious, you're a scammer.
Yeah.
I don't want to get caught up with you tomorrow. So you can tell the person to his face because you know what he's doing. But if you don't know him and you consider him a cool guy, what you probably do as a guy, man, just observe from a distance. Let me understand this guy first. You can actually ask questions around, you sabi this guy, who is this guy, stuff like that. So
Okay, so I want to look at really using friendship to build a better society. I think we've been able to establish that for you to say this person is my friend, something deep has to be there.
Yeah.
So what are the qualities you're supposed to see in someone and say, this person, I think I can keep this person as a friend. I think this person is a friend. Some people will go as far as say, I think this person is my best friend.
Yeah.
I don't think it's just when the person knows deep things about you. I think there are some qualities. So I'd like to look at those qualities from the view of a guy. Because I've noticed that when it comes to men, sometimes you see their best friend to be a lady. Sometimes it's a guy. I think like wherever they find the attachments, they just stick. Wherever they find the attachment, once they find what they're looking for. So what will you really see somebody and say, this person is a friend, without the person even thinking of the tag of the relationship? There are some things you see in somebody and you say, that person is my friend.
you know, guys actually consider people that go extra mile for them, like they value them a whole lot.
Like I'll catch a grenade from
So it doesn't necessarily need to be a lady or a guy. Maybe a guy is in the police custody, has some issues, and I called everybody, and this particular girl keeps popping up. Settle bills. When he's emotionally down, the guy is there. Probably he has a girlfriend or something, but this girl has been there, you know, for maybe secondary school time, and I'll be like, this one is my guy. You understand, like my best friend. It doesn't necessarily need to be a guy or a girl. Then for friends, I feel friends are people that come through for each other. I can't consider you as my friend when I'll be like, guy, okay, please help me do this. The first time you say no, the second time no. Like you've never been of help to me. You're not my friend. I just know you. I just know you. I'm friendly. Like I just know you, and I can't do the same for you. Probably I'm out of town, and maybe you notice I'm where you want something to be done for you. I'll be like, guy, I'll be like, tell you, I know if you do one. You know, I can't tell you you're not my friend, but from my response, you know that I don't value. We don't bond.
Is it the same for ladies?
So,
Well, for ladies, sometimes we look out for honesty. We look out for non-judgmental people. We look out for people that can get your back. People that are there for you. People that, most especially, because ladies, we always talk about backstabbing, blah, 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 gossip, you know, ladies stuff. So often then when you say you are my friend, or when I call you my friend, irrespective of the sex, I'm expecting you to always stand for me when I'm not there.
Okay.
You are honest. If you say A, it is A. If you say B, it is B. Not when you tell me A, behind me, I say, don't mind her. Who does she think she is? She's for me big girl. You know those kind of envy among ladies. Yes. So often we look out for these things on people we call friends. So not necessarily someone that can come out and help you and assist you. No. We need someone that can actually stand by us, stand for us, even when we are not there behind us.
So now talking about the honest part of it, and then we're talking about creating a better society.
Yeah.
Because if I cannot trust my friend, if I cannot depend on that person I call a friend, it might actually bring about issues in society on the general run. You addressed it like social harmony. I want us to look at that area of trust as being an ingredient in friendship and how it will affect the society generally if we don't maintain trust in small relationships and friendships.
Yeah. Just like, well, like what I said, when you're going to talk about this topic, I was quite excited because with the recent happenings in this country today, this kind of day should be well celebrated in Nigeria, friendship. Because I guess the day was created in a way to stabilize and maintain peace among countries, among different religious stands, beliefs, and name it, nations. So when you say honesty, like today in Nigeria, we are facing issue of religious intolerance. It's one of the major issues because it is believed that some of our religious leaders whom we are trusted to say the truth and preach peace among their followers, they are busy preaching discrimination. You can see there's a bridge of trust there already on the religious aspect. Then what about on the political scene? Our politicians, like what Achebe said in the book Trouble with Nigeria. He said the issue we are having of tribalism, ethnicity, nepotism, all manner of discrimination and evil vices ravaging the country today is as a result of what our political representatives are preaching to their constituencies. I am from Oka South, you are from Oka North, you are how many people not from Anambra? Why the discrimination? So these people are actually being pulled there to unite, to bring people together, but instead they are causing division, just like in the religious world. So this issue of lack of honesty, trust, is actually starting from up.
So how can friendship help from up?
Yes, friendship can only help when truly we look down on all these minor differences, when we don't put them to play, when we don't hinge on them and start feeding them.
Okay, so I'd like to ask you a question, Odumegwu, based on what she said. You know, someone will say a friend is the person that can look you in the eyes and tell you your faults. Now, with the kind of things going on in the society, and some of the things she mentioned, saying religious leaders are supposed to be playing huge role, politicians too. Is it right for us to believe that maybe we don't really have those kind of friendship where a friend can look you in the eyes and say, guy, you're wrong here? Or do we still have them? Are they dying off? Can they be resurrected?
It's dying off. Like it's no longer obtainable like it used to be. There is this Igbo adage that said, oyim agwakwanụ nga agwa bụ ezigbo oyi mana oyim achọkwanụ m ịgwa gị bụ ajọ oyi.
Okay, I don't think Abigail
Please,
got
You're not Igbo. Okay, what it meant is that if a friend is someone that tells a friend, I told you this,
I'm not
I
as
told you
supposed
this,
to
and
tell
I'm
you.
supposed to tell you this. You understand? So a friend sees through his or her friend. So the family is an integral part of the society. So she mentioned the religious and political dishonesty and trust. Even family, trust are broken. Parents, they break their trust with their children. Children break the trust they have for their parents. So I feel it's a societal thing, you know, the dishonesty thing and everything. But we can still do better to make the society, because when you trust someone and the person does not break the trust you have for the person, you keep the person in high esteem. You rate the person so high. That makes you can entrust anything you want to do and comfortably go to sleep and be like, I know him, he can take care of this. I know her, she won't do shady stuff with that. So I feel it's something we need to cultivate, or something we need to go back to, being honest and trustworthy. Not when you have so many shady things around you, people are not going to trust you for anything. If you have scammed someone before, it keeps coming back over and over to play that you're a scammer and nobody's going to trust you.
So that's what I'm asking. Those people now, the scammers, the dishonest people, is it right to say they don't have friends? Because some of these people are actually surrounded by a lot of people.
They have friends. But it's a make-believe. It's a social.
Okay, so what they have might not be the real friendship.
No, they have friends.
Because some of these people, we see them on TV with crowd.
Like what I said before, I said friendship has to be on mutual understanding. If people now, they are into the business of sex workers, they are sex workers, or the one they call Yahoo now. We are having something in common. We are doing something in common.
Okay, so I
on
got
that
to
ground, we are
further.
friends. On one mutual ground, we are friends.
Not only birds of the same feather. That's why I said the first word you said, the word friendship has been abused so much.
Okay.
You understand? I might even say this person is my friend, but I don't know jack about him or her. I don't know what he does for a living. But mostly you find out that most people masquerading as nice people, they might come out behind as dubious people. And what they have masqueraded for people, what they've shown the society is that they are very nice person. And you can't see through them because you're not their friend.
Or maybe we'll take that as your final word. Just in 30 seconds, and give us an advice, especially when it comes to the way we can create better relationships with people around us.
Yes. To start with, first of all, we have to do away with selfishness, self-centeredness, because it's when we have this kind of attitude in us, that's when we always tend to betray friendship. That's when we always tend to work against friendship. So friendship is something that we should hold in high esteem, because if you respect what you share with someone, you don't want to betray that person. And in doing that, invariably, you are making the society a healthy and a peaceful place for everyone to live in.
All right. Thank you, Doc. Oluchi.
Well, are you asking me for my final? I don't have a final say when it comes to friendship. I'm really learning. So, but I really want to thank you. Thank you, Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Nnadozie.
It's Nnemezie.
Nnemezie, okay.
Yes, it's Nnemezie. So
is it not the same thing? Nnemezie,
no.
Nnadozie.
It's not the
Yeah,
same.
it has almost the same meaning, but not the same thing.
Okay, so Nnemezie, thank you so much for gracing the weekend show today.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thanks. I really enjoyed our conversation. Do the lady now.
Dr. Abigail, thank you for joining us this morning. Let me just avoid this one. Thank you very much. Olga is on the streets waiting for us, and she wants to ask people what they also feel about creating a better society through friendship. After Olga, we'll move to our studio where we'll bring you breakfast news for this morning. Stay with us.
Of social harmony and mildness among persons, society, sometimes even between two countries. Welcome to another edition of Street Walker on ABS Television. Today we are here to find out what the residents think or know as regards to friendship, the role of friendship in their life and in their social activities. Follow me and let's go find out what they think.
You cannot stay without a friend. Yeah, even your brothers can still be your friend. Your sisters are also friends. Even husbands are friends. Sometimes I prefer getting married to your friend as a husband or a wife. Yes, because only your friend will understand your plight. Yeah. Everything that has advantage must have disadvantage. Because I believe that some friends kind of trying to be your friend or showing that they are your friend, but they are not really. Maybe they are your friend based on maybe what they gain from you, or maybe tomorrow what they will think that they will gain from you. But when you have problem with them, you already know your friends. Advantage of friendship is very numerous. It depends on the perspective that you may see it. Like a friend may be at a tight corner. It's only a friend, a true friend that you can call, that the person will vindicate you.
Friends have failed me a lot of times, couple of times, and they have been beneficial to me a couple of times too. Let me say, maybe sometimes when I need help or something, I get it from friends, as in trusted friends. Aside the financial parts, you might need social help. Maybe sometimes when you are depressed also, friends might just come around to elevate your mood.
I want married because of so many now. I'm actually doing too bad things now, so that's why I decided to not single. Anything might depend on the person that you meet. In ways going, okay, help okay, especially in future. And even when have bad ones can lead you to many things which you don't expect.
Only one I some friends are negative and some friends are positive. Then you can move on. What's that, man? Or they are no marker. I can when I put the hot dog California.
The reason why me personally I need a friend is that times of help I will see support. A friend can support you. A good friend can give advice, not bad friend, because a bad friend can give you a bad advice related to him, but a good friend can give you a good advice. I have a friend that helped me financially, that advised me. There's someone that noticed if I'm going wrong way, that advised me, because this thing you are going, it's not okay. Adjust to this aspect of it. There are so many areas. Mature friendship is important to man and not the bad aspect of it.
Yeah, we are back from the streets. That was highly opinionated. The residents of Awka, some of them believe that friendship is so important, it plays an important role in their life. While others believe that friendship have caused them so much harm than good. It's all about their opinion. We've come to the end of Streetwalker segment on ABS television. Remember, I am Okechukwu Azubike. Let us go back to the studio to Oluchi and David.